Yeah, Video Joe here again. We're going to seal some floors today. And I've shown you this before, but I'm going to show you a little bit faster way to use this when you're sealing your floors. Sealing like your tile floors. You know, you got to do that every once in a while. It's a good way to keep them maintained so that you can clean them easier and they'll last longer, making them look nice and clean and new every couple of years. Seal your floors, and I'll show you that in a minute. Well, I'm doing this on the fly. I wish I had somebody to run around with me to run the camera while I'm doing this. You know, one of these days, if I make enough money doing this, I can do that. As for now, my tripod is going to be my best friend. Okay? And you might also be wondering, now let me get some on here. So I'm just going to dip in a little bit. I don't want to get too fancy with that. And as I put it on, I don't want to go too fast because I don't want to flip that stuff up, the sealer up on the wall or anything. Okay, as I go, I just want to concentrate on the joints. And that's another reason why I use my 4-inch, because I can press it right in there, see? I just concentrate on that first, because if you don't do that, if you just put it on like this thinking it's going to go into the grooves, lots of times you miss bits, okay? So I'm just going to do a section at a time. Once I know I've got all my seams in there, I'm just going to go over the surface gently, and I'm going to leave it just like that. And there's still little bits here and there, but when it dries, it's going to dry clear. Okay? I used to, if you see my other videos of this, I would go like that and then get this clean, and then I'd jump back there and do this and try to get everything out of the joints and stuff. You don't have to do that. You don't have to do that at all. Okay, got a little bit on my roller. I'm just going to push it out there, and then I'm going to kind of work it in. Okay, see I've got all this extra, now I can kind of take that on my roller and push it over here and get it on that one. And after you have a little bit on there, okay, now I know I've got all the seams in this area done, right? Now I can go back, now just light touch, I'm just going to go over the tiles. That's all I'm going to do in that one little section. Okay, now I can keep going over here. Get pressing right in the joints. Concentrate on the grout lines first. Okay, now I can go over the front. I'm just doing it light, easy touch, blend it all in. See there? Just like that. There's going to be some high and lows on the tiles. That's okay. You can leave the rest. Just like that. That little section is done, and I can continue over here. Okay, let's do some more. Okay, right here, I'm going to try to stay out of the way of the camera, and I try to situate my little paint tray so I don't have to move it very often in here. I'm going to end up moving it once or twice, and that's it. And I'm just kind of depressing on here on the seams. I can go over the top too a little bit. I just want to concentrate on that first. Okay, that one little section. And I can leave that, and I can work on the next section. Okay, I don't have to do anything more to that. And I keep dipping into my paint tray just a little bit. And I pick up some more sealer. And I don't want to take all of it out of my roller at any one time. I'm just going to dip some more, put some more on. That way I have about the same amount on here everywhere. Okay? I don't want to get it too thin in certain spots. Okay? Now I know all the joints are done, right? And basically the top is done too. Okay, so now I'm going to just go going back. Nice and easy. I'm not going to depress on it very hard. See, I'm just holding it a little bit tighter than that, just a hair, you know. Nice easy strokes. How long did that take you? How many minutes out of your life did it take to learn how to do it right? Not very many. Now see, that's not enough to hurt a fly, that little bit in the joints. Once that dries, it's going to dry clear. You just don't want to build it up like a 1/4 inch or any more than that. If you got a big depression, you don't want to leave too much. If you puddle too much, too thick, then it's going to dry milky. Okay? When you get a little bit on here, that's fine. It's going to dry clear.